minasan, konnichiwa, jamu desu, and welcome to Hikari Online Class. For today's lesson ay pag-aaralan natin ang lesson 12 ng ating grammar discussion. Are you ready? Dewa hajimemashou. Okay, so let's start from reviewing the different conjugation of noun, adjectives, and verbs. Okay, so let's start from present, future, positive. So for noun, this is noun des. Adjective is the same with the noun. This is adjective and des. Adjective with des and verb must. When in the present negative form, noun is noun ja arimasen. The same with the na adjective. You just add the adjective and ja arimasen. The adjective is you omit the I, add kunai and then des. While the verb is you change mas into masen. Okay? Next is the past positive form of noun is noun deshta. The same with the na adjective, adjective deshta. And for the adjective, you omit the I, you add katta des. And for the verb, you change mas to mashta. Next is the negative past. Noun ja arimasen deshita. The same with the na adjective, you just add ja arimasen deshita. But in the adjective, you omit I, add kunakatta des. Again, you omit the I, you add kunakatta des. And for the last, the verb is verb masen deshita. Okay, so this is just a review for our past lesson in the different conjugation of noun, adjective, and verbs. Here's an example of the different usage of that. Okay, so noun, positive, ame desu. Negative, ame ja arimasen. Past positive, ame deshita. And negative is ame ja arimasen deshita. Okay, let's start from na adjective. Nigiyaka desu. Nigiyaka ja arimasen. Nigiyaka deshita. Nigiyaka ja arimasen deshita. Okay, and adjective we use atsui. Okay, atsui desu. Atsukunai desu. Atsukatta desu. Atsukunakatta desu. Okay, and the next is okay, good. Desu. Yokonai desu. Yokatta desu. Yokonakatta desu. Okay, so be careful. There are two ways to say either or yoi. Okay, but when we conjugated to negative from past to past negative, we use only the yoi to conjugate it. Okay? And last for the verb, hatarakimasu. Make it negative, hatarakimasen. Past positive, hatarakimashita. Past negative, hatarakimasen deshita. Okay? So these are just a review for our different tenses and a different form of our noun, adjective, and verb. Okay? Here's another example for that. A conversation between two persons. Okay? You're going to say, I didn't buy a present because it was raining yesterday. Kino ame deshita kara presento wo kaimasen deshita. Okay? Yesterday is kino. Raining is ame. Since it is yesterday, you use ami deshita. And it is a reason because. Okay? So let's read it again. Kino ame deshita kara presento wo kaimasen deshita. And he answered, ii desu yo, ki ni shinai de. Means it's okay, don't worry. Okay, let's read again. Kino ame deshita kara presento wo kaimasen deshita. Ii desu yo, 気にしないで. Okay? Next is another example for that. We say, 昨日のパーティーはどうでしたか? 昨日のパーティーはどうでしたか? That means, how was the party yesterday? And he answered, パーティーは賑やかでした. パーティーは賑やかでした. It was lively. Okay? So here's another example. 昨日一番暑かったです. That means it was the hottest yesterday. Pinakamainit kahapon. Okay? 昨日一番暑かったです. Okay, so here's another example. The vacation wasn't boring because I borrowed a lot of books. So let's try to have the first reason. I borrowed a lot of books. 本をたくさん借りましたから休みはつまらなくなかったです. Again, 本をたくさん借りましたから休みはつまらなくなかったです. Okay? So that means boring is tumaranay. So since it is a past tense and negative, so tumaranaku nakatta desu. Okay? So now let's have another example. So we will gonna start from doing the different degree in adjective. Okay? So it is the comparative. Okay? Noun wa, noun to yori, adjective des. Okay? So this is the comparative form in English. So this sentence pattern describes that the quality and or state of N1 is the comparison with N2. So that means that noun 1 is better than noun 2. Okay? So, kino-compare mo yung dalawang bagay, kino-compare mo yung dalawang noun through this adjective. And noun 1 is always better than noun 2. Okay? For example, this car is faster than that car. Ang car na ito ay mas mabilis kaysa car na yun. Okay? So you will gonna say, Konokuro wa anokuro yori hayai desu. Again, Konokuro wa anokuro yori hayai desu. Okay? So, you have the comparison of two car and noun 1 is the faster. Another. Watashi wa ototo yori handsome desu. Watashi wa ototo yori handsome desu. That means, I am more handsome than my younger brother. Next. Nihongo wa eigo yori mozukashii desu. Nihongo wa eigo yori mozukashii desu. That means, Japanese is more difficult than English. Okay? Next. How about, let's try to translate it from English to Japanese. How would you say? Japan is colder than Philippines. Okay? In Japanese, it is Nihon wa Philippine yori samui desu. Again, Nihon wa Philippine yori samui desu. And the last one, I like coffee than tea. I like coffee than tea. So you will say, Kohi wa ocha yori suki desu. Kohi wa ocha yori suki desu. So next up is another sentence pattern. So the question asks the listener to choose between two items, noun 1 and noun 2. The interrogative is always dochera. Okay? If the comparison is made between two items. Kung magtatanong ka kung saang bagay or between the two items, so dochera is always the interrogatives for that. Okay? So this is the sentence pattern. Noun 1 to, noun to, dochira ga adjective desu ka? And you will gonna answer either noun 1 or noun 2, no hoga adjective desu. Okay? For example, you were asking, which is more interesting, soccer or baseball? In Japanese, that would be, saka to yakyū to dochira ga omoshiroi desu ka? Saka to yakyū to dochira ga omoshiroi desu ka? And you will gonna answer, soccer is more interesting. Soccer is more interesting. Saka no hoga omoshiroi desu. Saka no hoga omoshiroi desu. Okay? So, kung ano yung isasagot mo, either of the two, for example, this soccer, you just add no hoga, then you add the adjective and then des. Okay? Another example. Which is cooler, Hokkaido or Osaka? So, there are two, so you'll say Hokkaido to Osaka to dochira ga suzushi desu ka? Again, Hokkaido to Osaka to dochira ga suzushi desu ka? And he answered, Hokkaido is cooler. So you will gonna say, Hokkaido no hou ga suzushi desu. Hokkaido no hou ga suzushi desu. Okay? Next, another example is, which do you like better, ramen or sushi? That would be, ramen to sushi to dochira ga suki desu ka? Ramen to sushi to dochira ga suki desu ka? And he answered, I like both. Okay? So when you say both, you will say, dochira mo suki desu. Dochira mo suki desu. That means kahit saan sa dalawa gusto mo. Okay? Dochira mo suki desu. I like both of either of the two. So you already know how to make a sentence with during or comparing two things or asking two things. Now let's go to superlative. Okay? So, pinaka. So when you say that in Japanese, this is the sentence pattern. Noun wa no naka de, interrogative, then ga, ichibang adjective desu ka? And you will gonna say, noun to ga, ichibang suki desu. So this question pattern is used to ask the listener to choose something that is the most. Okay? Yung pinaka adjective. Who is the prettiest, just like that. So in English, this is in, among, and one, which, what, who, where, or is the best or the most adjective. So you are gonna say noun 2 is the nani nani desu. Okay? So the choice is made from the group or category denoted by noun 1. So that's why the interrogative use is decided by the kind of category from which the choice is made. For example, here, she will gonna ask, among all Japanese food, what is the most delicious? Nihon ryori no naka de nani ga ichibang oishii desu ka? Again, Nihon ryori no naka de nani ga ichibang oishii desu ka? And he answered, tempura is the most delicious. Tempura ga ichibang oishii desu. Tempura ga ichibang oishii desu. Okay? So, yung tempura ang pinakamasarap para sa kanya. So, that is how you will gonna answer this kind of question. Okay? So, yung tinatanong mo kung ano yung pinaka, sino yung pinaka, which is, you're asking for about who is the most or who is the best. First, and this is the way of answering superlative. Okay? Another example. Among all of your family, who is the tallest? Kazoko de Okay? So as you can see, no naka is omittable just like here. Kazoko no naka de, or you just can say kazoko de dare ga ichibang sei ga takai desu ka? Again, kazoko de dare ga ichibang sei ga takai desu ka? He answered, my younger brother is the tallest. Ototo ga ichibang sei ga takai desu. Ototo ga ichibang sei ga takai desu. Okay, so that is how you are gonna answer this question. Another example. When is the coldest month of the year? When is the coldest month of the year? And that would be ichinen de itsu ga ichibang samui desu ka? Ichinen de itsu ga ichibang samui desu ka? He answered, February is the coldest. 2月が一番寒いです。2月が一番寒いです。Okay, so note that when the subject of an interrogative, the particle ga is used. And when the subject of an adjective sentence is questioned, kung tinatanong naman yung subject ng adjective natin, also ga is attached to the interrogative the same way. So kung paano mo siya in-attach sa tanong, dun mo din siya same i-attach sa sagot. Okay? And that's the end for our lesson 12. So I hope you got something again today, especially comparative and superlative in Japanese. Okay? So keep practicing and reviewing, minasang, and see you again next time.